Alzheimer's disease is the 6th leading cause of death here in the U.S.
And more young people are being diagnosed with it. Hector Mejia is live inside the clinic with more on the nonprofit's efforts. Hector.
Good morning. The Cleveland Clinic celebrates its 10th anniversary this year, and they've invited us in for a look at some of the work that they do. This is an exam room, and this is a scan of a brain of a person diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease. We had a chance to talk to a caregiver who shared about his mother's diagnosis back in 2014 at a different facility before coming here.
The physician kind of dismissed it as the rant of an old woman. And my mother was only 74 at the time, but my mother knew better. What I did not know at the time was that my grandmother had Alzheimer's, my aunt has Alzheimer's, my mother has Alzheimer's, and my uncle's wife also had Alzheimer's. So this has kind of devastated our entire family.
Almost 2/3 of Americans with Alzheimer's are women. Every 65 seconds, someone in the U.S. develops the disease. Here at the Cleveland Clinic Ruvo Center for Brain Health, they're one of the biggest Alzheimer's disease research centers in the country. Younger people are being diagnosed.
Alzheimer's disease is a disease, clearly, that you're more likely to get the older that you are. However, there are people who get diagnosed as young as in their 30s. I have a patient now who's in her 30s. My youngest patient was 34 when we diagnosed her. Now, admittedly, that's a rare event, but you can imagine how devastating it is.
The Cleveland Clinic operates as a nonprofit. They accept Medicaid, Medicare, and most insurances. The disease is affecting so many families. 5.7 million Americans are currently living with the disease, and by 2050, that number is projected to skyrocket to nearly 14 million. And besides providing medical care, they also have free social services, regardless whether you are a patient. They have things like education classes and even support groups. Later on this hour, I'll talk about a huge fundraiser they have coming up to help fund those services. Reporting live, Hector Mejia, 8 News Now.